Now let's discuss some of the tools that you can use for group work using Lucid. As you can see, we have a number of tools that we want to cover here. Many of these tools are available here on this toolbar, or some of them may be available on the facilitator toolbar. Let's start by looking at the breakout board tool. Now, it is currently not visible, but if I go down and look in Team Tools, I can pin that tool to my toolbar. If I click on it, it will open this breakout boards window, and I can click on the plus to create a new breakout board. I can click here and select rename to give the breakout board another name. I am going to just list them by group, so group 1, group 2, and so on. If I want to, I can join the breakout board and add content to the breakout board. So I'm imagining that I wrote more there, but I do see that I have content. If I click on main board, I can go back to the main board, and you can see that I have the group 1 board here. Now what's nice is I have the ability, if I want, to just duplicate the boards after they've been created and content has been added. Once again, I click here to rename the board, and I'm going to call this group 2. And I can continue to do that, duplicating the boards and renaming them for each of the groups. So that's how you use breakout boards. The next thing I want to discuss is the timer. The timer is available on the facilitator toolbar, and it's right here. I have the ability to start it by clicking on timer, and I have some just commonly used times available here, or I can create my own time. So I'm going to say I wanted to use it for 8 minutes. When I'm ready, I click start, and that starts the activity or the timer. I also have the ability to make it so that the timer is only available to me, the facilitator. If I am the facilitator, I just click on my facilitator icon, and I have the ability to toggle timer off, and this makes it so that it's only available to me, the facilitator. So if the control is toggled on, only facilitators will be able to use it. If it's toggled off, everyone will be able to use it. So I want it so that only I can do the timer. In fact, I want me to only be the only person that can lock objects or hide objects as well. So that's how you use the timer. Lucid cards are an excellent way for groups to give assignments and responsibilities to other members of their team. To open it up, once again, I'll click on this More Tools icon, and I can see that Lucid Cards is not currently pinned. I can pin it by clicking here, and I can click here and drag to add a Lucid card. If I edit it, I have the ability to add a title, a description, I can give it a status. In this case, we'll make it a to-do status, and I can give an assignee for the project. I can even select dates that I want the project to be set up. So those are some of the things that are available in the Lucid cards. And like I said, they're an excellent way of organizing your group. You can also use timelines to organize your group. Once again, I'll toggle it on, and I will drag the timeline onto my board. As you can see, I drag the timeline onto the board, and I can just add the card, and I'm going to edit the card. Notice that I have the dates 29th through the 30th. I'm going to change the date. And as you can see, the card changes. Or I can drag to make it so that the date is where I want it to be. So this is a really powerful tool that groups can use to create timelines for the project. The final thing is notes. So once again, I may need to toggle that on. It's in Teams Tools, so I'm going to toggle it on, and I'm going to click on it. Students can use the notes to organize tasks that they want people to do. I'm going to click here, and I actually have the ability to create a checklist as part of my notes. So I can create any notes that I want, or if I want to, I can just type notes for the meeting or whatever students are doing. So this is a really good place to just organize kind of the ideas and thoughts and tasks that students want to do with their project. As you can see, Lucid has a lot of powerful tools that can be used to help keep students organized and on task.